The president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, Alhaji Rasak Jayola, today performed the 48th induction ceremony of Association of Accounting Technicians West Africa in Lagos.
Refrain from doing anything that is likely to jeopardize or bring the Association of Accounting Technicians West Africa, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, or the accounting profession into disrepute. So help me God.
Shortly after administering the oath, the ICANN president charged the newly inducted accounting technicians to be guided by the motto of accuracy and integrity.
As you are already aware, while successful completion of the examinations is an important prerequisite for your admission into the membership of the ASWA, this alone does not guarantee your continued progress. In fact, several researches have shown that accounting skills alone are not enough to become successful accountants. Some of these researches have shown that you require other skills such as personal qualities, impeccable character, ability to communicate effectively, information and communication technology skills, development and maintenance of productive relationships, and understanding of the commercial and strategic goals of organizations. I also emphasize that you must make the motto of the Institute, accuracy and integrity, your guiding principle, and the rules of professional conduct for members as your best companion.
Vice President of ICANN, Mazi Nnamdi Antonio Ogwadibo, in his address said since its establishment in 1989, the AATWA has produced 25,000 graduates, while 120,000 students are currently registered.
The Accounting Technicians as a Scheme, ATS, was established by the Institute in 1989 with the primary objective of providing competent and technical middle-level accounting personnel for the accounting profession and to meet the needs of the Nigerian economy. The scheme provides a recognized qualification for competent middle-level staff to support practicing accountants, auditors, management consultants, financial institutions, industries, commerce, and the public service. Indeed, the Accounting Technician Scheme provides a range of opportunities for numerous persons who wish to develop worthwhile careers in accountancy and related fields in all sectors of our economy. The first examination for the scheme was conducted in March 1989, and its first graduates were produced in September of the same year. The same determination has brought us together today to mark another induction of the graduates of the scheme. In its 25 years of existence, the scheme has recorded tremendous growth in structure, scope of operation, output, and recognition. To date, the scheme has produced over 25,000 graduates and has on its register over 120,000 students.
Keynote speaker, Mr. Lufemi Awoyemi, FCA, CEO of ProShare, giving insight into the future of accounting, stressed the need for accounting technicians in the wake of the fourth industrial revolution to upgrade their skills in technology, which will shape their profession.
Heading into the 21st century, technology trends in cloud, big data, mobile, and social collaboration are converging to change the ways in which we consume information, share knowledge and experiences, and access products and services. At the same time, These trends are also underpinning and influencing developments in cybersecurity, digital service delivery, robotics, augmented and virtual reality, and artificial intelligence. You may think it's strange, but guess what? A new normal has emerged in the whole way we do things. And right here in Nigeria, I will demonstrate it too for you. Accountants in practice and in the finance function are part of that connected world. This is changing the ways in which we work and collaborate as businesses and as individuals. As valued advisors to your organization, your role is no longer that of basic bookkeeping anymore. Your organizations will rely on you to know a little bit more than you currently do about technology. Not just from the standpoint of usage, but how it affects the business, how it can be costed, and how it can be valued. Very few people have challenges, and most people have challenges in valuing tech companies right now. Because the currency is not like a patent like this, it's here, it's an idea. How do you value an idea? How do you cost an idea? How do you process the work? It's a new way of doing things. In actual fact, the movement from bigger companies is that rather than wait for post-mortem, they are going for predictive analysis. So you are moving away from information, you are moving away from analysis, you are heading towards what is called analytics. That means you then have to understand what will happen before it happens. You then do scenario planning. Not different from what you do in operations management, but a lot more different right now. The roles are also changing. Bookkeeping, like I said, is essentially fast becoming an action that will be matched to your transaction systems. Convergence is occurring to blot out silos in the profession. You know, then you have something called, with all due respect, and I'm sure the Institute is dealing with it because I'm also part of it, we used to have stockbrokers, right? Nobody is going to qualify as a stockbroker per se anymore because the profession has moved to what you call securities professional. So that you're not dealing with capital markets alone, you're all dealing with money markets. So we are basically essentially dealing with what? Securities. It could be equities, it could be commodities, it could be FX, it could also be what? Cryptos. And so the way you divide the line that I want to just be an accountant and a tax and whatever, and all the degrees that they mentioned for you, that was in our time. Today's time, the profession will adjust itself that you are competent and you become well-rounded in terms of what the organization needs. And that is much more the way we're going. So for you, the accounting technicians, by keeping informed about technology as they evolve, considering new technology as they emerge, and then assessing the applications for you, you will therefore put yourself in a better position to be a complement to your own organization, either as an entrepreneur, a future innovator, or as an employee in an organization. The ACCA, the Global Body for Professional Accountants, issued a particular position in May 2013. They listed 10 major trends that they think could happen by 2018. They mentioned them: 1, mobility; 2, cloud computing; 3, social collaboration; 4, digital service delivery; 5, big data; 6, payment systems; 7, cybersecurity; 8, robotics; 9, augmented and virtual reality; 10, artificial intelligence. Today, they are all real. The shelf life of technological changes is much shorter than before, and the ability to respond is expected to be faster, expecting professionals to have what you call predictive capacities, capabilities, and competencies.
Highlights of the event was the presentation of prizes and certificates to the graduates.
The silver scholarship is for the overall best student per diet in the final level of ASWA examination. Please, can you give her a standing ovation?
ICANN President Alhaji Rasak Jayola speaks further on the prospects for the Association of Accounting Technicians, West Africa.
A lot is expected from accountants, and if we must be above board, then we must do things properly. And that is what informs the theme, the slogan by ICANN, that is accuracy and integrity. As custodian of other people's assets, we should be not only seen to be above board, we should really, in reality, be seen to be practicing all these ethical values. That is what is behind it.
So what are the prospects for the AATWA, this new set of people, and how would they be positioned to create value from the financial markets to even the public sector?
Over the years, it has been found that people at the top, there are a lot of accountants at the top, with very little attention being paid to people that feed the accountants. That is what informed the birth of the accounting technician scheme. And it cuts across the entire world that people with technical ability to be the engine room for providing the information for the chartered accountants. And by so doing, you have a lot of vacancies all over the place. And by the time the Institute now thought of spreading it across West Africa, it provides for mobility of labor beyond Nigeria. And of recent, the Council of the Institute also took the decision that we should take this product to the whole of Africa. We have succeeded in introducing it to some countries in Africa, in West Africa, like Ghana, like Sierra Leone, like Liberia, Cameroon, and so on and so forth. But we have decided to take this product to the entire African countries so that there will be greater mobility of labor. So, ICANN is involved in mentoring a number of professional accounting organizations in Africa so that will provide the vehicle to do that. So we are not only mentoring for mentoring's sake, we are also trying to fend for our own graduates across the globe.
As we congratulate the new accounting technicians, the task ahead of them is daunting, but with determination, discipline, adaptation to technology and creativity, Nigeria and West Africa should receive valuable contribution from the latest middle-level accounting personnel.